Welcome to a day in the life of a small business owner. I started seriously planning for my business, MackAttacksArt, in 2022. Now I'm ready to go full on in. So let me take you through a day in the life. I start the day off with the basics, maintaining my hygiene by brushing my teeth in the morning, and next I'll head to the kitchen for some breakfast. This week, I was at my aunt's house, so the environment might look a bit different than usual. Today, I'm thinking about having some coffee and maybe a light snack. I usually have a bigger breakfast, but I wasn't feeling too good in the tummy. So, for a light breakfast, I grabbed a lemon poppy seed scone. My partner and I made them yesterday per recommendation from my aunt. They pretty much come in a box, and all you gotta do is add water and bake. If you like lemon poppy seed muffins, you'll definitely like these. They're not too sweet, pretty dry, as scones are, but I like that about them. I start my morning with mainly a to-do list. I usually do this on my phone, but I recently got a planner at the art store, so I really want to get the best use out of it. It sort of replaces my need to journal a bit in the morning, because writing is writing, right? After my to-do list is done, I had to take a few calls for the day. Most of the calls have to do with business-related things, or sometimes personal. I forgot which one this call was, but I got it done. Now it's time for some fun. I'm going to walk my pup, Winnie. My partner and I also wanted to walk the cat afterwards as well. I know, but walking a cat is actually not as weird as you might think. I started with walking Winnie though. Winnie is really hyper right now, so she's running around the garage, but she's ready to go. We found a pretty empty field, and she just goes to the bathroom and runs around there. And now it's Amma the cat's turn. We would walk them together, but they don't really get along yet. Amma usually just likes to explore, and it's a more chill walk. I'm attending a gallery in a few weeks, so I had to get some supplies, such as frames. Aru and I also had to stop by the pet store to get Winnie some more dental treats and Amma some litter.
Chinchillas have the densest, softest, most huggable coats in the world. These aren't rats, these are nice.
Next, we rushed home because we had a call with our financial advisor. We're trying to get our finances game up, so we're working with a financial advisor to help us through it.
And it's going to be the same exact Zoom link.
Okay, so got it.
Alright, so this will be in your inbox any second. It's kind of a big file, so it'll probably give it like a minute to go into your inbox. Do you have any questions for me at all before we hang up?
Afterwards, I decided to eat lunch. Here, we got some rice and lentils. Maybe it was split peas, I don't remember. But pretty simple, pretty basic, and pretty good. Next was the tedious part of my day. Probably the biggest thing on my to-do list, framing my drawings. The gallery I'm submitting to requires our work to be framed, so I'm gonna do that. If you haven't been able to tell by now, it's going to be a Pokemon gallery show, so I want to make sure my art looks really cool. The process was pretty tedious, but it's not that hard, and I really got to see how my work pops in these shadow box frames. 10 out of 10 would buy them again, and they were also on sale at Michael's, so even more so would buy them again. The next thing I had to do today was work on another piece for the Pokemon gallery. I didn't really know what I wanted to draw, so I tried to get some inspiration from the Pokemon anime. And I did get some ideas. I was reminded of the old days when I used to watch Pokemon, and I really liked the movie Jirachi Wishmaker, so I decided to draw Jirachi. He's a Pokemon that comes out after I remember like 1,000 years, and he allows one person to make wishes. Jirachi was my favorite Pokemon at some point, and I don't remember which game, but I remember catching him in one of them. Now, just a little bit of walk time for Winnie at night. It's actually kind of creepy out here. Jeez. My last task of the day is just to do some light notes for a video I want to edit. I pretty much finished most of my to-do list, which I usually have at least 1 or 2 items left, like stretch goals, but today was a really good day. Now it's finally time to head to bed. After doing some typical pre-bedtime routine stuff, such as brushing my teeth and showering. Before I go to bed, I wanted to meditate. This year, I added meditation to kind of help clear my mind and make it easier to sleep. I've been grinding my teeth a lot at night, so I hope meditation will help me relax a bit so I won't have to use a night guard forever. And now it's time for bed. I hope you guys enjoyed this day in the life. Follow for more videos on my life and my pursuit to become a full-time artist with an awesome business. See you later.